if you have a dream. And you know what? This time of year, this year specifically, this is the 50th anniversary of a specific dream. Does anyone know what that dream was? Somebody shout it out. I have a dream speech. And you know something that is so significant about that I have a dream speech? I was just glancing at it, and one of the things that Dr. King mentioned is that he had a dream that one day his children would be able to go to school and not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Look around you. Did you realize that there are all sorts of different colors of people? We're all mixed in together, and his dream is fulfilled. And so let's give a big hand to also let's give a big hand to the staff here at Manuel High School. Now I want to give a real shout out, just a little shout out to Carson Elementary. Where you at, Carson? Yeah, let me bring up Big Mark. Big Mark, you want to give a shout out?
Okay, we're here with Sandy McClain. She's the development director for the YMCA, and she helped coordinate and organize this event. Sandy, tell us a little bit about what happened today.
I think this is one of my favorite events. We are able to bring in over 2,300 fifth grade students from DPS to participate in the celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We go over a program, a very brief one, to give them some history of how this day is so important. We also work with the school district ahead of time to provide resources to the teachers so that way they can celebrate and teach the children before they come here all about Martin Luther King, and this year our guest speaker Carlotta Watts LaNeir, and the experiences that they had to make their school experiences so much better today.
Became forever known as the Little Rock.
And 47 of us, black kids who could have gone to Little Rock Central High School. Hatred, 114 that was being shown during that time. How the mob was walking behind us and saying awful things to us. Today we call it bullying. We could call it terrorism. We could call it those types of words. And Dr. King saw all of that. At that time, Dr. King was a pretty young minister, about 26, 27 years of age, and had been involved in the Montgomery bus boycott, had been its leader. And it was during this time that I got a chance to meet Dr. King. Fortunately, the president called out the 101st Airborne. And that's another term you can Google on your computer. The Screaming Eagles. And I want you to think about this campus, Manuel High School, with a helicopter buzzing over this school, and 1,200 troopers out bivouacked out on the grounds. And the hallways that you easily walked into off of those buses to come into the Thunderdome here, think about soldiers being in those hallways with guns. That is not the best way to get an education. But that was what was necessary for me to get an education. So I want you to think about that. And why were those soldiers there? Nothing comes easy today. We have to work at what we want out of life. And that's how dreams become realities. King was not superhuman. He just put his gifts to work for the good of mankind. We all have gifts and talents. Each one of you sitting here have gifts and talents. So you need to put that together with that dream that you have and that plan and work it. And I know that you will succeed. We celebrate him because he answered the call to serve humanity. He saw it all the way through, and our lives have been changed because of it. Now, what are you doing to make a difference? This Monday, we will celebrate MLK Day. That's celebrated by doing some type of service in his honor. I want you to take that day and at least part of that day do something that is a good service to others. Okay? I thank you and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I want you to thank those principals and those teachers that you have to allow you to be here today. Thank you very much.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Did you have a good time today?
Yes.
Tell me, what happened here?
While we were here, there was a lot of music, and one of the Little Rock 9 people came and talked.
Now, what did she talk about?
She talked about how it was for her, how it was back then when she was going in, and she said that people spit on her.
Because of, why did they do that?
Because of her race.
And so now, because of Martin Luther King and other people,
it's changed. Now we can all go to school together, no matter black or white, no matter gender, and we won't get spit on or have racial remarks made at us because we're different than them.
That's beautiful, and thank you very much, and I'm glad today meant something to you. Thank you.
It is obvious today that America has defaulted on this promissory note insofar as the citizens of color.
Dr. King, from 1958 through his death, for a decade, Dr. King is a motive power in America. Said, I'm not going to be responding to a crisis. I'm going to create.
Is to give these people what we owe them and what their God-given rights and their constitutional rights demand. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
You guys are still with us, right? I'm excited to be sure that all of you, every student, graduates high school, has a chance to go to college, get a good job, and be a successful citizen. And I take that job very seriously.
Well, good morning. 7 years old in 2nd grade. But because Dr. King had a dream, that dream lived in me at that time. As I look across this room today, I see such hope and such future for our country, for our state, and for our city. Our future lawyers, doctors, veterinarians, engineers, you name it, you dream it, it's in this room. And so I challenge you to remember what Dr. King said. Don't let anyone rain on your dream.
How Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream. Civil rights.
And what was his dream?
To have stop that. To have, yes.
He says to have civil rights. And what else did he stand for?
His dream was to make everybody equal for black and white, no segregation.
Right. And what else? Did anyone else have anything?
Freedom.
Freedom. Freedom for who?
For us.
For everybody. Now, what was important also about being what you want to be in life? Anyone can do that.
If you have a dream, you can fulfill it by keeping up that dream. Nobody can crush your dream, not even your parents, not even your loved ones.
Okay, now let me ask you real quick. I'm going to ask you one time in a row. What's your dream? What do you want to be in life?
I want to have a company company of my own and be rich.
There you go. And what do you want out of life?
I want to be a doctor and I have this hospital all over the world that helps kids, people who live on the streets, and anybody who's poor.
That's great. Now, what do you want to dream about? What's your dream?
I want to help disabled people become better and someday maybe even get rid of their disability.
Beautiful. And do you have a dream?
My dream is to become a video game programmer and eventually make games for people who are blind.
And that's a great idea. And I know you got a dream.
Yeah, I want to be I want to be a firefighter, so if there's a fire anywhere, I could go help people and make sure they're okay.
We need firefighters. You're going to be a great one. You guys can be anything you want. Young lady, what do you dream for?
To be a veterinarian.
Really? I like animals. That's great. And you?
A very successful singer.
A very successful singer. Did you see American Idol last night?
Yeah.
Was that funny?
Yeah.
Do you really think that Mariah and what's that lady's name? They really don't hate each other, do they? They're just playing around, huh? That's funny. Okay, thanks you guys, and remember, keep living the dream. Okay?
And so today, because you've had this opportunity to participate in this great learning opportunity about Dr. King through an art and essay contest, we are going to now call the names of the top 6 essays and the top 6 art pieces that were chosen.
And so I want to make sure that I just wanted to leave you with that. Be the first at something. And one of the things that we do at our church, we have something called the higher level. Everybody say higher level, higher level. Let me see it. On that day, okay? You need to be in school every day, all right? Higher level, all right. Let's welcome back Big Mark. Hey, I'm about to wrap it up here. Let's give it up for Carol Spell real quick, everybody. The sponsors and the donors, we got some goodie bags for each school on their way out.
And what did you find out about Martin Luther King Jr.?
He stopped segregation.
He helped segregation? So you learned a lesson today? Okay, so that means no bullying, everybody gets along, all right? All right, so thanks for coming today. You guys smile for me, wave. Bye. Haven, thank you. What school do you go to?
I go to Carson Elementary.
And what happened here today?
Today we celebrated Martin Luther King Jr.
And what did it mean to you?
I thought that there was fun and that they also got an important message across.
And so did you learn that today? That's good. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming.
You know, as the YMCA, we look to do what we can in the community to help bring people together and to foster relationships. And we have a wonderful relationship with DPS, County Sports Charities, and a number of our donors and sponsors that help make this event happen. We like to get out there and find out what are those needs, how can we make a difference in the community. And this is just one example of us bringing a bunch of 5th graders together and sharing experiences, letting them know that while we've had struggles and we have people who have been predecessors before us to change this, that it still happens in our schools today, unfortunately. And we want to remind them that they have to be nice to each other, they have to be kind to each other, they have to look for those dreams, and it's why we really want to help them learn that. We really focus on caring, honesty, respect, and responsibility. We're looking at being socially responsible, looking at healthy living, and youth development, and this program helps with that in so many ways. And what a great occasion of Martin Luther King's birthday, yes, 50 years later, to express those core values that he was emphasizing and how it exemplifies and here into the children today. So let's thank you again, and let's keep this tradition going for many years. Exactly, that's what we're doing. We're looking ways to make it bigger and better every year. Thanks again. Thank you. To see so many kids come together in one location with their teachers, and knowing that we've been talking about this for a few months now in the schools, and just being able to bring that back to them in a setting like this and build off the energy of each other. We really want to work the kids up, making sure that they have high expectations for themselves and to let them know that their dreams can come true.
What school do you go to?
Sabin.
Okay, and what happened today here? What was this event?
Celebrate Martin Luther King Jr.'s dedication to stop segregation.
That's beautiful. Did you learn anything from that?
I learned that it's not fair to treat other people by their skin color or what they look like on the outside.
For any reason, that's right. Well, we hope that you take that to school and you guys spread the word, okay? Thank you very much. Hi, what is your name? Shayla. And what school do you go to?
Sabin.
What happened today here?
We celebrated the Martin Luther King.
Did you learn anything from that?
Yes.
What did you learn?
Peace.
Peace? That's good, no matter what color your skin, what you look like? And that's what you all believe?
Yes.
Okay, well that's very good. We're glad you came here together. Let me take a picture of you guys, okay? What happened here today?
They talked about Martin Luther King.
Well, what did you find out about Martin Luther King today? Now you want to talk, remember? What did you find out that was important that you could pass on to your children?
Oh, that he made
Anybody else?
He made like, I don't know, better. He made better decisions.
No matter what color your skin,
color.
what you look like,
Yep.
that you had a chance to get an education and a chance to do what you want to be in life, to dream for your goals. Does everyone understand that?
Yes.
And does that mean anything to you now?
Yes.
Okay, so let's take that home with us, okay? Okay, thank you very much. What are you guys doing?
They keep pushing.
Did you have a good day today?
Yeah.
What'd they talk about?
Martin Luther King.
Who? Who's Martin Luther King? And what did he believe in?
So he believed that he could bring freedom and peace to the world. Black and whites can come together.
Black, white, brown, yellow, don't matter, right? And then if you have a dream, you can make it realize no matter who you are and what your condition or adversity is. You can be handicapped, blind, anything, and work and do what you want to do, okay? Believe that. Have a nice day. What happened today? What they talk about today?
Segregation, Martin Luther King Jr. and how it was back in the day with segregation and racism.
Everybody couldn't just go to school like we can now, huh? And so one of his dreams was to have everybody an equal chance. Do you guys believe in that everyone should have an equal chance?
Yes.
Okay, so do you guys have a dream?
Yes.
What's
He
your
has a dream. He has a dream to be a soccer player.
Who wants to be a soccer player? And what do you want to be?
I want to be a baseball player.
And what do you want to be?
Baseball.
Baseball, what do you want to be?
Soccer.
Soccer, what do you want to be?
Soccer.
Now, you guys are all going to be athletes. What happens if you hurt yourself and you can't be an athlete? You going to go to school and study too? Because you may need a job doing something like that as well, right? Okay, you guys keep living your dream and keep studying and keep listening to your parents and be sure to study your history because that's what made the chance for you today is what happened in the past. Stay in tune with your history, okay? All right, you guys have a good day.